after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Shuck. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Play action. Shuck. He'll get this out to Tootin. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On play action, Shuck. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Bears first down.
So they run the option here on 1st and 10. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll run. This is Basher Tootin. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And he will have the Bears 1st down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Going back to the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll wind up losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line. Award that tackle for loss to the safety, Budda Baker. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Here's Shuck. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd down.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. They'll throw. Here's Shuck. Finds Tootin. Now the ball comes loose. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
It's a gain of 2. And the Bears 1st down.
They hand off to their big tight end. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Working out of the gun here, Shuck. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bears. Isaac to Slaw. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. So here are the Browns under head coach Kevin Stefanski. And they will be led out by their 2nd-year quarterback.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
And he comes back with one complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland 1st down.
At the 48-yard line.
see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Dexter Lawrence. What a season he continues to have, his 15th sack of the campaign. So now make that a 2nd sack for them on this drive.
And, Brandon, we hear it every week when we go out to do a game. Everyone talks about playing complementary football. Their offense goes down and scores. They see that, and they want to back them up, and that they did, getting 2 sacks on this first drive.
The Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return, and the Bears take over. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown, they got the stop, and now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
That pass caught. It's Williams. And he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 41. Shuck now to throw. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. Here's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Coverage by Byron Murphy.
On play action, Shuck. Under pressure, and down he goes. Nick Bonito just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. To throw is Shuck. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Now Milton. Oh, that is incomplete. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. To throw is Milton. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Dexter Lawrence. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And that kick will go out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. The Bears offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's off to a fast start throwing the football. Pretty good numbers already for just the first quarter of play. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
at the 19-yard line.
To throw now, Shuck. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And the Bears first down.
Off the fake, now Shuck's going to throw. That is caught. It's Williams. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Shuck. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Incomplete. Malik Mustafa on the coverage.
Again, it's Shuck. He's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. Well, the offense has moved the ball pretty well on this drive, but now the defense, they're bowing their neck up a little bit, aren't they?
Yeah, not only are they bowing it up, but I think they took a little bit of a gamble there because on 2nd down, they sent people after him and got him. And
pressure coming, and they got him once again. And that'll bring up 4th down on a big sack with a loss of 5. A 3rd and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but Dexter Lawrence able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
On 4th down, Corliss Waitman on to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Bears offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, let's go 30, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
That's another Bears.
Throwing, Shuck. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. The Bears at 9-4 now on the year, and they have certainly got it rolling as of late, winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sat back at the 38. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
And down he goes again. A bevy of sacks in less than a half. But this defense is still losing the game. They've got to fix something because there should be no excuse for losing with an effort like this on that side of the ball. They need to take advantage when their defense is generating this kind of pressure so early in the game.
Meyer is on for the field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that will extend their lead even further. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he watched that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in. And had just enough to get it done.
Cleveland offense making their way out. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. A little jet sweep to start the drive. Even with the nice move, can't go very far. Stop short of the 30.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 7.
They run here with Rico Dowdle. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 and the 44. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
And the Browns, first down. First and 10 at the 44.
Dillon now on first and 10. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Second down and 3.
At the 48-yard line.
Here's Milton now to throw.
Brings up second and 3.
It's complete to Lockett. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 34-yard line. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
A gain of 15. First down,
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Here's Milton. Now he's going to step up and run. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard.
brings up second and a yard.
They go draw play. It's Dillon. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
That's another Browns first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Now he'll tuck this and run. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Gain of 14 yards. That's another Browns first down.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. On the run, it's Dowder. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Down at the 2-yard line.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
They'll try again. And he's going the wrong way again. And they'll lose yardage here back to the 5. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. To throw, it's Milton. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Touchdown.
Noah Gray, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Browns are back within a score. No surprise there. Third and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, he might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 13-7. A 10-play drive that time. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Chicago offense set to get started. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on the lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here's 2nd and 8. That's complete. He's got 2. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
14 yards. And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And I think we've got a hold here. It's a 5-yard pickup for the moment. Let's see what our referee says. Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. They'll set up to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty.
A gain of 14 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Shuck. To the left side, into the hands of Adunze. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Bears.
They will throw again, Shuck. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This from 54 yards away. Myers' kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Browns offense set to go to work to begin this third quarter. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. Two-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing is Milton. He lets it fly for Lockett. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. The Browns send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the fourth time today. Called out a punt of 38 yards officially. And they will take over first and 10. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. The Bears in good field position to start out first and 10 at the 40. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
And the Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And the Bears are going to be set up with a first and goal as good running gets him down to about the 4-yard line.
that's another Bears first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here's Shuck. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Second and goal.
Turton will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. Calling a gain of a couple. The defense stiffening here. It's third and goal.
Brings up third and goal.
Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Tyler Higbee, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears are able to stretch out their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack. And they fail to try for 2. So trying to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
They got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, we try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the
They run again with Dowdle. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Milton. That is caught. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Off play action. Milton. Now he's going to step up and run. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so Smartly got the yardage he could get.
Pressure, and he's taken down. Bear sack. And going the books is a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
Now the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, Milton. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. Operating from the gun, Milton. This is caught by McMillan. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And the Browns, first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun, Milton. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for the...
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Jalen Coker, a 15-yard touchdown Brown. And the Browns are able to cut into that deficit. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that as he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Nick Bonito not letting him escape there. He was in instant pursuit off the snap and dropped him behind the line. They'll throw. Here's Shuck. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Shuck now to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A huge play there for Chicago. 48 yards.
That's good for a Bears first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
When you're not, you're not. You know what? How many licks to the pepper go pop? Told my cap is the CEO. And I'm moonwalking a UFO. Like my shoes with a Christmas wreath.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. That pass caught. It's Williams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
17 more yards. That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
To throw is Shuck. He'll get this into the hands of Adunze. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game.
Number 15, Adunze. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 7.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he gets it a little bit closer and takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Shuck on third and goal. Touchdown! Jamison Williams from 4 yards out. And the Bears add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. For quarterbacks, there are a number of ways to measure a good statistical season. This is one of them. That last touchdown pass is 30th on the year. Now Myers for the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Heading out is the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They'll try and sneak it here. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Only a yard on the sneak, not enough. And he's a few inches short for 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. Dances by him. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Second and 4 at the 31-yard line.
They'll come up now, 2nd and 4 from the 31. Off the bootleg, Shuck with it. Oh, Dunze wide open, it's complete.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First run of the game here for Dameon Pierce. And he's going to take this across the 15 into Browns territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Play fake, Shuck. Now he'll tuck this and run. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
That's good for a Bears. First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll go play action with Shuck. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 23.
Gain of 12 yards.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a short gain here down to the 22. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 22-yard line.
On play action, Shuck. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Pierce will try to pick it up. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Throwing, Shuck. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead. Thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Now Shuck. That's complete right side. It's to Slough. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds.
It's 4th and goal.
Myers' kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Cleveland offense making their way out. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Second down.
Here's Milton. Able to find Gray here. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
2 yards. That's good for a Browns first down.
Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
To throw is Milton. Can't get away, and he's taken down. The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Under pressure, they got him again. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's 4th down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. But at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. To throw now, Shuck. And this one's incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Shuck. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he stopped immediately there. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. This now a 3rd and 4.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Bashal Turton, his 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this 4th quarter lead. The extra point now coming from Myers. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was finished off with a 10-yard touchdown scamper. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Browns set and ready to go on offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Milton. He'll find McMillan here. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. 2nd down and a yard. To throw, it's Milton. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Here's Milton now to throw. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. And the Bears are going to take over here up near the 40.
Milton's pass intercepted. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. Well, this was a really nice display, Charles, of complimentary football, especially how much they were humming in the second half to pull away and get the victory. Really a complete performance.
And so much fun when you're able to have everyone contribute, both sides of the ball. You go back in the locker room and you just savor it, right? Because that's what football is all about. A true team game, and they got it done in this one.
So for the Bears, it's a 10th win of the year now.